Around 5 new features, 20 bug fixes and 6 improvements landed across 3 back-to-back releases. Let's start with plugins. Plugins can now ship executables under the bin folder and invoke them as bare commands, no wrapper needed. Plugin skills declared with skills pointing at the current folder. Now use the skill's own Frontmatter name for invocation. And plugin skill hooks defined in YAML Frontmatter finally fire correctly. MCP tools get a power move. You can now override result persistence per tool with the Anthropic maxResultSizeChars meta field all the way up to 500,000 characters. A new disableSkillShellExecution setting lets you lock down inline shell calls, and Slack MCP send message calls now show a compact Slack channel header with a clickable link. Amazon Bedrock users, pay attention. Cloud code on Bedrock can now run through Mantle by setting one environment variable. The default effort level just jumped from medium to high for API key, Bedrock, Vertex, Foundry, Team, and Enterprise users, so you get more reasoning by default. There's an interactive Bedrock setup wizard with AWS auth guidance, and the Sonnet 3.5 v2 invocation bug is fixed. Remote workflows got sharper. The claude-cli Open Deep Link now accepts multi-line prompts, so you can paste full instructions from anywhere. Plan mode in remote sessions survives container restarts instead of losing state, and remote control session names default to your hostname as a prefix. Resume finally works the way you want it to. The transcript chain breaks on Resume are gone. Even better, Resume now jumps into sessions from other Git worktrees directly, no manual navigation required. And UserPromptSubmit hooks can now set the session title through hook specific output, giving you scriptable titles. / commands got cleaned up. The cost command now shows a per model, and cache hit breakdown for subscription users, so you can see exactly where your tokens went. Release notes is now an interactive version picker, and the tag and vim commands are gone, trimmed from the tree. Performance wins you'll feel. The write tool's diff computation is around 60% faster, which adds up fast on large files. Agents no longer appear stuck after a 429 rate limit, subagent spawning no longer breaks when you switch tmux windows, and prompt type stop hooks stopped failing incorrectly. Terminal fixes across the board. Command delete and control E key bindings work again. CJK and multi-byte text corruption in stream-json input and output is fixed, so Japanese, Chinese and Korean pipelines stop mangling characters. Plus a wave of smaller rendering and cursor tracking bugs are squashed. Security tightened up. A new forceRemoteSettingsRefresh policy lets teams go fail, closed on remote settings, so a stale cache can't override enterprise policy. Console Login on macOS no longer silently fails on keychain issues, and several tool input validation and streaming bugs are resolved. That's around 5 features, 20 fixes and 6 improvements across 3 releases. Run Claude Update to pull everything. If these release recaps help your workflow, hit subscribe, we cover every drop. Which of these fixes were you waiting for the most? Drop it in the comments.